I got the most dysfunctional family. I pride myself on being like non-confrontational because I had such a messy ass upbringing.
Right.
Like I used to fight a lot in school.
Yeah.
I got the most dysfunctional family.
Oh,
I don't fuck. I don't fuck with my family right now off of drama.
Yeah.
Like,
Damn.
Yeah.
I got parents blocked, and I ain't gonna say which one,
Right.
just to avoid
Girl,
drama and
I
shit.
Get it.
You gotta protect
So-
your peace
I
sometimes.
get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And where I am in my life is like the most peaceful place I've ever been in, and I feel like I have so much built up just from being there in general, from episode 1 up until that point. That it's like, cause I'm not only dealing with shit with co-hosts, I'm dealing with shit with these fans.
Right.
I'm dealing with all type of stuff, and it's like, you're not gonna blindside me like that when I've been holding this shit down.
Yeah. It's supposed to be. I feel like that's the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be one band, one sound.
Absolutely.
When you step into your show, that's your show. That's your family. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's not really,
We're supposed to be a unit.
Yeah.
And like when I leave that show, I deal with baggage that, I mean, AD knows because I call him and tell him, suspect knows, but a lot of niggas call me tripping on me for not defending certain shit that nigga be saying.
Right. Right.
That's tough.
And that's understandable because I feel like I understand because we kind of get those calls too about certain situations, and it's like, it's a different type of vibe when you are now on stage. Because what they don't realize is that this is a stage.
Yeah.
And this shit lives in the world forever.
Yeah.
It's recorded. It's there. They can go back and clip it.
Yeah.
They can rewatch it. They can do whatever. And if we aren't to their standards, they feel like they can check us. And it's like, that's not how that goes.
People look at women and black women, I'm going to say in general.
Yes.
Too. I've never been a white woman before, so I don't know what they deal with. But
Shout
people
out to
look
them.
at, shout out to the
them.
whites. But people look for black women to just immediately be nurturers.
Right. Yeah.
Immediately be the person who comes to the defense. Immediately be the one who cares for everybody. So when I'm not stepping up and defending certain situations and certain rappers that this nigga's talking shit about, motherfuckers looking at me like, hold on, Gina.
Right.
Why the fuck you ain't press that nigga? You supposed to be with us. You from the streets. You supposed to be, and it's like, bruh, when I do check the nigga, now I look like a bully, or now I look like a defensive bitch. It's like, you can't fucking
You can't win.
And that's what they don't understand too, is that in the back of our minds, we also know that on that other side of that, we are also viewed as the quote unquote angry black woman.
Yes.
So it's a certain level of like chill that we have to keep no matter what, because it's like, if I take it there, this is what they want. This is what they're expecting, and this is what they're gonna gas up, and we're never gonna live that down. So like I said, watching how you handled that yesterday, it didn't give that.
A nigga playing in my face is a lot to deal with too.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you playing in my face, you talking in circles, you're lying, and you getting caught in your lies instead of just saying, hey, flat out, hey, I don't fuck with this. And I respect that. I would have respected that when you didn't fuck with it. You feel me? Versus you sitting up here sugarcoating this shit and, oh, they said and all this. And it's like, bruh, like, come on, ain't nobody stupid.
Yeah.
But
instead of just saying he don't fuck with y'all.
Yeah, just say I don't fuck with y'all.
Right.
And it's like, to be real, I mean, shit.
I mean, he called in last night to community, and I told him, I said, bro, you could have just been a straight shooter about it. Just be like, look, nigga, I don't fuck with the vibe. You feel me? Because otherwise, he was just chasing a lie yesterday. Like, he kept chasing a lie, chasing a lie.
Going in a circle.
And you was applying that pressure.
Yeah, it was going in a circle.
You feel me?
A motherfucker playing in your face is like the ultimate disrespect.
Oh, God.
You feel me? Like, that's the ultimate fucking disrespect. And it's like, every fucking week, I mean, pun, shit, you was there from the beginning when motherfucker was like, all right, Gina, just be you. All right, I be me. Oh, my God, she's a drunk. No, that's Gina with the homegirls. This is me being me.
Yeah, being you.
Check that nigga if he say something stupid. Then I check him. Oh, my God, she just too uptight and da-da-da-da. I'm playing. Oh, my God, she just so stupid. She's an airhead. I have a fucking degree. Like, I'm not no dumb bitch.
Talk your
like,
shit,
come
man.
on.
I
never worked for a company
You know
where
what
I
I'm
wasn't a fucking manager and didn't manage more than less than 20 motherfucking employees. Like,
And
I'm not
not to
no
mention-
fucking remedial bitch.
Right.
There we go.
Let's go.
If I
shit.
then all right, let him do what he do. Just play the back. All right, boom, play the back. Oh my God, she never offers an opinion. It's like, God, I show up in a sweatsuit. Oh my God, Gina, I know you're moving, but you need to have a little bit more class about your. Like, it's like so much shit coming from everywhere, and it's so I stick out like a sore thumb because I'm the girl. And at that point, it was just like, all right,
Yeah. And sometimes enough is enough, and I feel like that was, the straw that broke the camel's back. And you
turned up. You turned up.
You 100% did. And I like the fact that you called out to them that, this was not necessarily something that you asked for. Mm-hmm. This was not something that, pardon me if I'm speaking out of turn, but that you needed. You have your own stuff going on. Mm-hmm. You've had your own platforms. You've been doing this for a very long time. I was actually talking to somebody yesterday that said that you were doing this in high school. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, come on now, give me a little bit of respect, or else if you come in disrespectful, then we matching energy.
That's the thing too, that like when I just came into the space anyway, I was like super duper new to podcasting. Mm-hmm. When we had the first show ever, and I came into there as two people wanted me on their shows just because they fucked with what I did and just respected everything. Right. Yes, the show got canceled. That shit didn't get canceled because of me. The show got canceled, and niggas was like, hold on, we got to keep Gina around though. Right. Fast forward, I'm literally in a space where it's like, damn, Adam done changed my fucking life. Like, I'm getting all these eyes, I'm getting all these opportunities. All that credit go to Adam. Yeah. Right. I mean, I put in the work, you feel me? But at the end of the day, him fucking with me made other people fuck with me. And then fast forward, all right, come do this podcast. Hold on. I don't know this nigga. Yeah. I don't know this nigga. This nigga not even from where we from. He talking greasy. Then he gets spin us. I don't know this nigga. Right. But you know what? I am not bigger than the program. Yeah. Somebody give me an opportunity, I'ma fucking take it. Yeah.
Played your position.
All right, boom. Let me just find my way to get comfortable. All right, boom. We get suspect. Now it's leveling out. We having fun. It's chill and all that. Oh, we just gonna snatch this shit now. Hold on, nigga. Right. Who the fuck? Who is you?
Yeah, and it takes a while. That's the other crazy part about this, like podcasts and shit that a lot of people don't realize. Yeah. That it takes a minute to get in your groove. It takes a minute to find your
niggas want the first few episodes to have the same chemistry as episode 300. Right, that's not gonna fucking happen.
And it has never happened. Like we've watched a million of our favorite podcasts, and second episodes was terrible. Yeah. Terrible. And it's like, I don't even feel like y'all really got the chance to get your feet fully wet in it, to figure out what was going to be what. I know you mentioned a lot yesterday that like you guys were having production meetings trying to get on the same page, and those were kind of getting put to the side. And like
the thing about that too, so we had production meetings that everybody never showed up to, but we also never had no official meeting to discuss this is the basis of your show. If you realize the title of the show, it's called the Monday Show. Right. It doesn't have a title.
I've always noticed that all the other
the show don't even have a title.
And you guys kind of just
so it's like niche. This shit was just always some shit that was just fucking thrown together. Right. That niggas was just expected to just hurry up and get into the grooves of things. Yeah. Right. I can hurry up and get into the grooves. Let's say this is a situation right here. Yes, y'all fucking females, y'all from the city. I'm sure we're going to have the same, similarities and things, likes and things like that. But expecting me to get into the groove with a nigga from
North Dakota.
North Dakota
and a very
crazy.
A very controversial character. A very impulsive character. He speaks out of turn very often. It's very hard to hold up in like a situation where you feel like you have to answer for other people's issues, other people's drama, other people's problems. Because like I said earlier, it's one band, one sound. You feel me? If somebody got an issue with Barbie, they got an issue with me. If somebody got an issue with Pun, they got an issue with me. Yeah. So you feel like you have to do that. But if you're not even given a chance to create that rapport with those people, it's like you didn't even really, y'all didn't even let it blossom into what it was going to be. But
and that's just one part of it. That I probably wouldn't have been so mad about the show being canceled, and I probably wouldn't have went up on anybody like that if I didn't hear the words, don't allow them to throw Gina off on you.
And that's
that threw me. When they said that, I'm like
I'm some fucking baggage or something.
Yeah. Like you trash.
Right.
Like, huh?
And that's the levels of disrespect that motherfuckers don't really understand that come to us as black women. Women in general, but let's take it a step further and say as black women in this shit, like that's industry. So out of pocket. I'm gonna look directly in the camera and I'm gonna say, I wish a motherfucker would. And I understand exactly why she did what she did. Because that's not it's just not realistic.
Mm-hmm.
You are engaging. You're not dramatic. You're not doing nothing. There's no reason for you to even say
no
that.
disrespect to anybody there, but like my goal has never been to be a YouTube personality.
Right.
My goal has always been to be on a syndicated program. In me growing up, I never said, oh, I want to have a show on YouTube. Granted, I have my shit on YouTube because that's the only platform that I can put my shit on. But if you even look at my YouTube channel, I don't fucking post on my YouTube channel. I want to be on TV. I want to get hired by Viacom. I won't revolt to fucking hire. You know, that's the type of shit that I want to do. Right. So no disrespect to nobody there, but on some respect shit, I got more emotion than anybody else up in there.
Talk your shit.
Like, let's just fucking keep it a buck. Motherfuckers not getting invited to shit. Motherfuckers not walking red carpets. Motherfuckers not on these stages hosting and doing shit like that.
Shit, Gina.
That's the shit that I'm doing. These motherfuckers,
pop your shit.
And to be real, when shit was, booming and I even got over there, niggas was calling in like, hold on, y'all got Gina over there?
Right.
Okay, now we got a little bit more respect in the building. You feel me? Like, and that's just fucking me being realistic. One thing I never do, I am not big on pumping myself up. I do not toot my own horn. I shut the fuck up. I play the back. I'm cool. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But at some point, it's like, niggas about to stop playing with my name. When I die, the only thing I'm going to have is my name.
Right.
Niggas not about to keep playing with my name like that.
Yeah. But the way that you move, like, honestly, I've been hearing about you for years from back when I first, because I'm not from here. I'm from San Francisco. I moved out here about 4 years ago. And one of the first people I met when I came out here was DJ Head. And first thing he did out the gate, him and Salas was talking you up. And that's the crazy thing. Like, the way that you move, you don't have to pop your shit. Yeah. And that's what real people understand is that my reputation is going out in front of me. My name is going to speak for itself. So that's not even something that you have to worry about doing because when you operate in a certain manner, they gonna talk for you.
Absolutely.
Your people is gonna go out there and say your name for you, and that's exactly what they've been doing thus far. So it's not even anything that you feel like you have to. Don't pop your shit every once in a while. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas owe me a little bit more respect than that. 90% of the bitches that walk through the building been ran through.
Talk about
it.
And whether that's bitches that's artists, talent, if they get an interview, whatever the fuck. Like, I'm not no bitch that's been ran through. I got respect in my name. It's hella niggas out here that vouch for that. If they done tried something, it's hold on, nigga.
And a step behind you.
Wait a minute. Yeah. You feel me?
And a step behind you. Say that shit and tell them that too. Watch who you talking about, because it's niggas that a step behind that one.
So that's why I just feel like I'm owed a little bit more than the disrespect that I tolerate. And it's like, I'm in a boys club, so I get it. Like, I'm not about to be sitting up here crying and shit.
Right.
Like, I'm good. You feel me? I know what's up.
These motherfuckers do be giving you a hard time, man.
I get a hard fucking time.
I'm like, damn, they always Gina L. I'm like, man, you know what I mean? You got to look at the show you got her on, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to sit with Flacco, bro.
And that disrespect.
It's just two different elements. That
disrespect didn't come until he got to the building. Nobody was comparing me to nobody and talking about me being a poor talent or anything like that. If I remember correctly, my interview with Adam dropped the day before we even had that first episode, and motherfuckers was just loving how bubbly and, just humanized I was.
Right.
Now all of a sudden this nigga come and everybody got something to say about Gina.
Yeah. But it seemed like that's kind of the energy. Like, I don't really know Flacco too well, but I've heard multiple accounts of, there constantly being something being said by him and how he feels about, what's going on. Like, we were even kind of talking about it earlier, and it was like, if you had a problem with how you felt people were treating you on the show, Flacco, then you should have stood up and said that instead of running and telling mommy and daddy, like, oh, I don't want to play anymore. Like, you literally took your ball and ran home.
Now, I can see if because we didn't go to Adam and say, hey, this nigga don't come to no production meetings.
Right.
Right.
We didn't go, you feel me? We just carried along and proceeded because, too, again, after the camera shut off every show, oh my God, that was such a good show. And, like, I don't want to make it seem like I'm painting him out to be this bad person, because there was a time where he needed to speak up for me, and he did. He definitely defended me to some other pussy-ass niggas that was talking about me, so I want to give him his credit there. But I just don't fuck with the way he went about that. And his excuse was, well, I don't want Almighty to cause us to have any retaliation and somebody come up here for Kelpie. What niggas don't know is that on episode, whatever Suspect's maybe second or third episode was, some niggas broke into the last office for Suspect while we was live.
What?
Wow.
Breaking news.
So why
breaking
wasn't the
news.
retaliation shit an issue then?
Right.
That's when you should have been worried, when niggas is physically breaking into the office to come in there and get suspect while we're sitting on the show live.
That's crazy.
You worried about this little 19-year-old white boy who ain't got no motion in the city.
Right.
But when them niggas broke into the office, it wasn't like, oh, okay, let's cancel the show or anything.
Right.
Niggas was making reaction videos. So what retaliation was niggas really, you feel me, worried about? That's cat.
Breaking news.
Yeah. That part.
That's cat.
Hey, man. This shit crazy.
If you scared, go to church. Just say, I was scared. I didn't want to sit across from a nigga. Everybody in the office will totally understand. If Flacco said, hey, look.
Right, on God.
The way that nigga reacted
exactly
was very irate, and I don't want to sit next to him anymore. I think that there's a chance that he's going to do this to me. I bet you that show would not have turned out like that yesterday. Everybody would have totally understood. You know what? You not like us. You not from here.
Exactly.
We could totally understand, because everybody was in agreement that what happened was a lot. But at the same time, everybody understood that the nigga asked for it.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like, just fucking keep it a buck, nigga. You didn't fuck with what happened.
Yeah.
And you represent a large percent of people who also did not fuck with what happened.
Right.
Just say, hey, that nigga do too much. And this is my breaking point. He roasts me every week. They always, him and Gina team up. They be laughing at me and stuff. And it's like this whole time we thinking like, oh, we got a little bit of, this is our chemistry. This is just our dynamic.
Yeah.
Right,
you say some dumb shit, he roast you, I laugh, we move on.
Right.
He was taking that shit home with him.
He was taking it to heart.
He was taking it to heart and taking it home with him. Like, hold on.
And then he was scared once he saw Almighty go across that table. That it was going to happen to him one day. So he was like, I want to get up out of there.
I mean, shit, if he moving like that, it probably would have.
I want to get up out of there.
You can't snake nobody like that.
Nobody would not have touched him, like, and up until, he made it worse. Up until yesterday, I looked at him as somebody, like, if I'm ever in a situation and we out somewhere and some niggas get at him, they'll be disrespecting me by getting that Flacco.
Right.
We not fucking having that. That's my co-host. We all one. We supposed to move as a fucking unit.
Exactly.
Now it's like, bruh, like, you over here you the weird little brother that's like a clown or something.
Right,
like,
right,
what are you even, you feel me?
Yeah, come on, man. Stop playing.
Let me get some of this. Is this sweet?
But nah, Gina, look, check this out. You know, over at Community, man, we salute you, man. We appreciate you. We love everything you do.
And shout out to y'all for defending me. I appreciate it. I did tap in.
Come on, man. You know,
where the ice?
You know, hey, Dizzle, Batman be holding it down. You know what I'm saying? I side with Batman on a couple things. You know what I'm saying? You happen to be one of the people I side with, but you know, other shit I'd be like, man, let the motherfucker drown, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Thank you. So, thank you, Pun.
You know, it's all love, man. But yesterday, that shit made a nigga proud, though. I ain't gonna lie, because I've been watching niggas like walk over you and like Gina L every week when you on there for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like for you to turn up yesterday, I was like, nigga, that's what nigga want to see. You feel me? That was that real LA shit.
And we were all three of us in our chat like, do you see this shit? like we're watching it. It's at the corner and we're texting while I was going like, you damn, she going in on them.
I was burning food. I was cooking. I literally went and stood in front of my TV like, I'm burning shit in the kitchen. Like
my kid running back and forth. I'm like, hold on. Like, I'm just letting him run around. Like, just don't tear down the tree, baby. Hold on. Mama's watching something.
I picked my phone up, start put in the chat. I'm like, I know they ain't gonna see it, but I'm saying shit. Talk your shit, Gina.
It was crazy because when I was finally able to get back to my phone, like my friends is in a group chat, like, Gina, what's happening? People on Twitter saying you about to fight, and I'm like, wait, hold on, what? But it was like I done got so many phone calls about it, and people just like, thank you. Like,
oh God,
thank you. We respect that. We fuck with that.
Yeah, because I at the end of the day, nobody likes a bully. Mm-hmm. Nobody likes a tattletale. Nobody likes none of that. Everybody goes with what's real. And had he kept it real, we might have a little bit more sympathy for his sentiment. But he didn't. So it's like we don't even really much want to hear how you feel or why you did what you did. But you stood up on what you believed and you stood on your 10 and you got at him.
Had the nigga had talked to me, he would have already known, hey, Gina, I'm socially drained anyway.
That part.
Right.
I do a lot. Yeah. I do a lot. Like, I have not had a week off since I just got sick. Like, I do a fucking lot. So, hey, we would have talked. Oh, nigga, I'm not feeling this shit either.
Right.
Like, let's just keep it a buck.
Yeah. Keep it a buck. It just all stems from
you feel me?
Like, he shouldn't have went around y'all.
The one thing that I have been saying, I want a rap show. I want to do freestyles.
Yeah.
Right.
I want some funk flex type shit up in there. I don't
That's
care
what
to
you was
fucking.
known for, right?
Yeah. That's what you was.
I don't
doing
fucking
before.
care to talk to nobody for 2 hours for us to talk about police shit and politics. And hear niggas, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
No disrespect to the rap community, but I just don't care that much to just sit and be fucking politicking and stuff. Like, I believe that true podcasts work out when there's true chemistry and there's some type of 100%. Friendship and these people actually know each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't think that just throwing people together is a good formula.
Right.
It's not.
Like, at all.
Yeah. So what do you feel like you got the answers that you wanted? Do you feel like there was still stuff left hanging? Are you
the situation has definitely not been resolved.
That's what I figured. Yeah.
However, I'm cool on Mondays. I'm done.
So is Mondays a wrap?
I'm done with Mondays.
Gotcha.
I said from the beginning that Mondays are cursed. There's already been now 3 shows that have been canceled on Mondays. Thoughts Next Door is Mad Lately and now the Monday show. I don't know why we keep fucking trying. It's just not working.
It's a wrap.
Like, I'm cool.
Mondays?
Cool. I'm cool on Mondays.
Damn.
I'm cool.
So
I don't care if God said
Well, we got
not to cancel it. You just feel like I'm done.
cool.
We got breaking news though.
I'm cool.
We breaking news. We are moving up community to 6 p.m. on Mondays. There's a new Monday show in town, and it's called Community.
I told you he was gonna relapse, and I said
6 p.m. every Monday. Community
we
starting this Monday.
We have been discussing like
Breaking
the
news.
idea of like me, Lush, and Almighty doing the Monday show. We have been discussing me, Almighty, and Sharp doing something, or just me and Almighty just finding another co-host. But the simple fact that Flacco has enough pull in there to change a whole slot just don't even sit.
That was crazy
with me.
That tripped me
So
out, 'cause that's what I kept asking
that
y'all.
actually true that he did that actually? Because that was the part I got confused about when Josh finally came back on, when he came in the mic, and I feel like he kind of like avoided really answering the question of that. So
I talked to Josh before the show started.
Gotcha.
I talked to Josh when I got there, and Josh was upfront with me. Yes, Flacco came to us and told us A, B, and C, and we do agree that you 3 are not working.
Got you.
He told me Flacco wanted to try something with me, him, and the other guy, the Baba Lamb guy, and Josh told him straight out, which I agree. You guys are not, she's not going to mesh well with y'all.
And that was before the show yesterday.
That was before the show.
Gotcha.
That would have been forced.
Okay.
That was,
Oh, God,
that's super fucking forced. So I agree with that. Adam had even just said on the Tuesday show, I didn't get through the whole thing, but he said like, yeah, he agreed too that us 3 together just didn't fucking work. So that is all true.
Okay.
The part that he came in and just super fabricated because he wanted to smoothen out the breakup was Almighty's getting the show, Gina's getting the show, I'm getting the show.
Yeah, the
when
Oprah
nothing
shit
is said or
seemed
so,
a
they
little-
still have to shoot a pilot to make sure this shit is even going to fucking work.
Right.
The thing about it is that he kept saying like, well, I pitched for you to come over with me. Yeah, so you're pitching the Monday show without Suspect.
Right.
Suspect Ben wanted me to come do his show that he got on his own channel.
Right.
But it didn't make sense because it's like, that's just us doing the Monday show without Flacco.
Yeah, exactly.
And us having the loyalty that we have, we didn't want it to be weird or, you feel me? Like anything like that. But no, so that is true. That all of that is true.
Okay.
But the thing that he tried to say was like, oh, Adam and Josh came to me and said it's not working out. When no, he went to them and said that.
Right.
So Josh confirmed that with me. Josh did not lie. We have a type of relationship where he gonna be fucking honest with me.
Yeah, he seemed like that type of dude. He
He'll
just seemed
fucking
like
let
he
me
didn't
know.
really want to get pulled in the drama.
Well, Josh has
live.
also been hearing, he had been hearing that shit. We have been going back and forth about this shit for 12 hours.
Right.
Because once everything broke and like I had said what I said, Flacco wanted to continue to talk about it. And we was like, oh, no, nigga, you did this shit on your stream. We gonna do it on ours.
Right. And then
We
came
don't
on
wanna
there
talk
talking
about
about, we've been talking about this for the last 9 hours. I don't want to talk about it. I was like, no, bro.
Nigga, you broke the news on your shit on Thanksgiving. Let's
I'm finna
talk.
get mine off.
I'm gonna get mine. I've been clips and headlines and all kind of shit for the past how many episodes? No, nigga, I'm gonna get my shit off, nigga.
Right.
I'm gonna capitalize off this shit like you fucking been doing too, nigga.
Right.
So that was true. But yeah, like I just feel like nothing ever got resolved. But silently, I think it's like if we just making a decision to say fuck it, then it's just gonna be fuck it.
Yeah.
Congratulations to him. I would love to see how the new show is gonna work out or whatever. But I want to do interviews. I want a freestyle show.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck I want.
That's where you come from.
That's what I do. That's what I've never been like, and this is why I even fuck with AD, Adam, and Josh so tough, because they inspired me to be a podcaster. Right. They inspired me to have these thoughts and express myself, and you feel me, like just and be a media personality, taking it to another level. Right. I would not have done that without the No Jumper platform. Yeah. You feel me? Now I do the shit on West Coast Confidential. That's another thing. I'm already talking about all these topics on Sunday. Mm-hmm. Then I'm coming in on Monday and talking about the same shit. Right. You know? Yeah. So I appreciate that they even push me to that extent, because I'm a very fucking shy person. Yeah. It's a lot of I don't like new things. I don't like committing to new stuff. If Josh and AD didn't say, just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, I would have fucking broke a long time ago, you know? Yeah. So
it's good though.
What I really want, I want to interview motherfuckers, and I want a freestyle segment. That's it.
So are you still gonna be with me
in the news? Yeah, that's family. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Family go through shit. We a circus, and I'm a clown with them.
There you go.
I'm a part of the circus. I got my big nose and red shoes too.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That'd be hard. If you brought that shit, because that's what you was doing before No Jumper.
So like,
and you got the city going up with that shit.
The Expo and the Gina verse, like all that.
And me and Adam have talked already. Weeks ago, he had texted me, was like, I think we should start a Cypher series.
Yeah.
So
that's something that we already been, talking about. And
this come in disguise sometimes.
Yeah, everything happens for a reason.
For sure. I have the Gina verse on Sway, and one of the issues, like before I even got to Sway, because I only have one episode out, but it's just having a network behind me and just pushing it, paying for the shit, and et cetera, et cetera. Because when I was doing that shit solo on G-Expo, I was spending thousands of dollars. Yeah, I was paying rappers. I was paying for production. I was doing all type of stuff
everything.
Yeah,
the sets,
so
everything. That's a lot.
That shit that shit costs a lot. Yeah. But
I think it'll be good though. I feel like it's sometimes stuff like this happens to segue us to where we supposed to go. Yeah. And this is just, I feel like, when you drive in and you miss your turn and your GPS says rerouting.
I'm also when motherfuckers was getting it confused with the whole, Gina is not working for No Jump. I'm a No Jumper is my 9 to 5.
Right.
And that's what a lot of people don't know.
The podcast just came. I just became talent over there. I have a 9 to 5 there. I'm not fucking going nowhere. Like,
you be holding down all the shit up there.
Like,
you ain't going no fucking where.
The fuck is y'all talking about?
Gina holds it down up there,
she
man.
ain't going no motherfucking where.
That part.
Get
that's
comfortable.
On that.
You
Get
feel me?
Comfortable.
This Black Queen, I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, come on, man.
I'm not fucking leaving.
Yeah, y'all gonna be mad at me, my voice, my forehead, Gina. Boy, fuck you.
Boy,
I'm not going nowhere.
I'm gonna take our L's every day.
They be popping their shit. But no, that'd be hard. Get that Cypher series going. You know what I mean? Turn these motherfuckers up. Get that young talent.
Do what you do.
You're going to break some talent doing that shit on that platform for sure.
Absolutely. I think No Jumper has the reach and the credibility to do things like that. And like you said, to break talent. So it only makes sense. As long as the artist is hard, the production looks great, it can only be successful. Yeah.
Yeah, that should be fire. Niggas will fuck with it. It'll be one of them things it'll take some time to grow on people, but
yeah, for sure.
They'll fuck with it, especially if it's like up and coming artists. You know what I'm
saying? Do you have any artists that you like fucking with right now that you feel like you would want to introduce in or?
I do. I have like a note in my phone with like 30 fucking people, maybe more than that, and I have them like broken up into segments already.
That's
like
already.
From the cities that they from, a girl thing, a old like old school type of thing, a current thing, a new art. Like
that just reminded
so
me.
Much.
I am so glad that I have you in the building because just like you said, they're gonna get on your line if you don't say nothing. They have been blowing me up. Because Miss Gina Views, apparently you tweeted something a few months ago.
What'd I say?
About the Bay Area and the West Coast and the women out here and how
I said
the Southern girls are kicking our asses.
Yeah, they are.
And that the West Coast is not putting on for the females. And they wore my ass out because I did not respond and let you know about all of the wonderful women that we have coming up in the Bay Area right now.
Well, they exist.
Exactly.
And people exist even here. but you cannot deny the fact that them bitches in the South got that shit.
And I'm
going.
not gonna argue
Amaretta,
I'm not gonna argue that. But one of the most viral hits of last year came out of San Francisco, and that was from Lil Kayla.
Oh no, I've mentioned Lil Kayla multiple times.
Just making sure because they was like,
I mentioned nothing about
Lil Kayla and Lil
Kayla.
I mentioned Lil Kayla multiple times.
Matter of fact, there was multiple songs. You had "Make His Pockets Hurt." You had 1111. All of them songs went up on TikTok. Her first single.
Hated it.
Don't do that.
She's one person.
Don't do that.
Don't know that one.
She's one person.
Shout out to Lil Kayla though.
Shout out to Lil Kayla.
She's one person.
Lil doing her shit.
But
unfortunately, she is carrying that shit by herself.
She got a little bit of help coming up behind her as she's going right now. It's a lot of women putting on for the Bay Area. You got Allie Cocaine. You got Queen Foreigner.
I've had Allie Cocaine in the cypher.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, so sometimes they tend to feel like they're not getting the looks. They don't feel like nobody's coming up there. You know, you have so many different people. But
I think that's something that's happening with the Bay. Period. That the 100%. Bay is slept on because right now I'm waiting on my interview with Sulan.
Let's talk about it.
So I'm not asleep.
Franny, if you are watching,
I'm not sleep.
Gina Views wants Sulan on the show.
I'm not sleep on the Bay.
I hear you.
I know that these girls exist because there's also Ash Bash in LA. There's also Ray.
Right.
There's all these people that we have out here.
Exactly.
There's Steviana who is fucking the bitch pen crazy.
Right.
Can't nobody fuck with her pen if you ask me. However, Amaretta,
those looks. And
Amaretta, Glorilla, Meg Thee Stallion,
100%.
Ken the Man,
100%.
on the East Coast, Lola Brooke. They have way more support. They have way more love. And one of the issues is that for number one, the industry don't fuck with the West Coast, granted. But West Coast don't fuck with West Coast. Coast don't support West Coast.
At all.
West Coast do not support their local media platforms.
Right.
You have to be established already.
What do you think is the problem?
That everybody want to look. It got to be a look. It got to be established. You got to have a blue check.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers have told me, oh, you know what? Yeah, we love you. You're dope. Yeah. Whatever, but you're not good enough yet.
Right.
You got to wait, get a little bit more. You feel me? They not doing that shit in the South.
Are you still?
They not doing that in the East Coast.
Are you still doing ciphers like on your own right now?
I'm doing them on my own, and they're being distributed through Sway's Universe.
Okay, so are you getting any pushback when you reach out?
Yes.
What are they saying? Like
sometimes they don't respond. Yeah, this is cool, but ciphers is not really a thing. Oh, who's on it? Let me know who's on it. Oh, if you have bigger artists, I would be able to come through. They might say they coming, or reach out to my management or whatever, and it's just like that's when another. Other than it being a financial fucking burden, another reason why I slowed down is because the ciphers, the content was based on other people's availability.
Got you. That's hard.
Yeah. So while I'm sitting here being the person who's trying to support other people, I'm being pushed to the back burner and I'm not being showcased as a media personality. And that's why it was so great that Adam picked me up, because now I can show my face and I can be me.
Right.
Versus me just walking on screen, introducing some niggas and then walking off.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
That's cool. Well, I mean, shit, that cipher shit, a lot of artists don't like to do ciphers, though.
Yeah, because a lot of niggas can't rap.
A lot of niggas can't rap. You know what I'm saying?
That's just...
A lot of niggas can't rap.
Can't rap.
But shit, hopefully, that shit work out for you and everything go up. You know what I mean? And, so Monday show's a dub. It's over.
I'm cool on Mondays.
All right, there it is. Y'all heard it. It's over. Because everybody was still like, after yesterday, we don't know where the Monday show is at. Is it still happening? Because Flocka was doing that bullshit talking about, I'm not gonna move on until I make sure they're good. But it sounded like he already moved on.
That nigga for sure moved on.
He definitely moved on already.
One thing Flocko did was move on. That nigga moved the fuck on. He went over with the whites. Ain't that man a white man, right? He moved over.
I don't know who the fuck the nigga is.
He moved over with the whites.
So is that gonna be? What is that gonna be though? Like, what is their show gonna be? A Monday show still?
Well, the comment that Flocko made was, I still have a show on Monday.
Oh.
He definitely said that.
Threw that in your face?
I was tapped out, but
he
definitely said that.
Damn.
Yeah, it was one of those like, oh, okay.
Nigga threw that in your face?
Mm-hmm. That's what he said. I still have a show on Mondays.
Like, I don't know about y'all.
Yeah.
Basically, like, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get hell of
And he said, I wanted to make sure, what came out of his mouth, I wanted to make sure Gina was straight. Once I found out Gina was straight, I decided to move forward.
Flacco said this.
So, and if I can dissect what he said in the most, try to make it, because he's bad at
talking.
Yeah.
Period.
He want to have a back and forth debate.
I think what he thought he was doing was, okay, the Monday show is done, but I'm still trying to get Gina over with me. So let me call Suspect and tell Suspect, hey, look, they canceling the show, but you gonna get your own show. That was his way of just throwing Suspect off to the side. In his mind, if I'm going by what he said,
right.
In his mind, shit, Gina gonna be with me. We just gonna get rid of Suspect, call the show something else, and it's gonna be me and Baba Lab, and Gina gonna be the mediator.
Yeah.
When that was shot down, it was like, oh fuck. Okay, let me ask them if Gina gonna have her own situation.
Right.
Once they probably said, because Josh told me, like, it's not that everybody's getting their own show. It's that we want to be heavy on streaming at different slots of the day.
Right.
And at some point, each host will host different slots of the day for the stream.
Right. So like a real network.
Yeah.
Like a real show.
Exactly. Yeah. So once he found out, like, okay, Gina not coming with me, but they gonna let Gina do that. She's good. All right, let me call Gina now and tell her, like, all right. We're not doing the show no more. So I don't think that he, like, his intentions were not bad.
Right.
It was just like he want to move forward with this Baba Lab guy, and people are clout whores.
Mm.
You see somebody going viral over there, let me come over there and eat off that nigga numbers, or whatever he got going on. So it's like how Josh has said. I think Flacco was trying to, because I asked Josh, is today the last day of the Monday show? He said that has not been discussed. So
Flacco just made his own theory, like,
because old boy was flying out here, but it's like anybody who's in production knows that that's not nothing that's set in stone. You're going to do a pilot show to see how this is even going to work out, if this is even a decision to be made. So
I see you.
So at some point, then Josh and Adam can be like, "Hey, Gina, the show's canceled.
Don't stop me, please.
Flacco's going to do this thing with Baba Lamp. However, you guys are going to be over here.
Yeah,
you feel me?
So they keeping Flacco at 6 o'clock. So at some point, for him to feel that way, that shit was discussed. For him to be that confident, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's that.
So that shit was discussed, but by who? That's what we got to figure out.
He was waiting to use that.
Who the hell discussed this with Flacco? Because with their names not being mentioned.
The higher ups.
So it got to be one of the higher ups.
Who are the higher ups?
Which one?
We have less than 30 employees.
Which of the higher ups guaranteed the 6 o'clock?
He only talked to 2 people.
Oh.
I mean.
Can we talk about it?
From what I gathered from talking to Josh, because I talked to Josh myself, these were just ideas that were being discussed. No different than, like I said, Adam texted me and said, we should do a Cypher series.
Right.
I'm not out here saying, oh, yeah, Adam's going to give me my own segment. It's going to be Cyphers.
This
is just ideas.
You think that was like the butter your biscuit to make the, like,
no, this
to
was
make
like,
it easier getting you off?
This was like two months ago.
Like telling what you want to hear?
This was like 2 months ago.
Let's tell her what you're going to do the Cypher series.
He sent me where I think it came from, because Adam had interviewed an artist who had just did a Cypher. Adam sent me a Cypher and was like, have you seen this? Yada, yada, yada. So I think he probably was just doing his homework on the guy and was like, dang, it's kind of cool. We should be doing this over here. We trying to, push out more content. Gina does Cyphers. It'll be fucked up to do a Cypher without the girl in the office who does Cyphers,
So you got to be on there. It would only be right.
I'll shoot them.
Oh shit.
I'm just playing. I love you, Adam.
Whoa.
That's some butter for your biscuit.
And there you have it. There you have it.
Whoa, shit.
I'm just playing.
Nah, man, they better give you that Cypher series, man.
Yeah, they can't do that without you.
You know what I'm saying? What would you feel like if you saw they started a Cypher series with Flacco and Almighty and left you out of it?
She
just said it.
She said she gonna shoot him.
Yeah, I would need fades.
Bang, bang.
Oh, you said that.
I shot you down.
That would be absolutely stupid.
Bang, bang.
Damn.
And I don't even think, I'm not, at this point, I don't know what Flacco would do, but Suspect wouldn't even accept no shit like that.
Yeah. I really hate that I hate that it happened to that point where you have to literally say that now. Like, I really don't know what this man would do. Like,
I don't know what he'd do.
It shouldn't get to that.
That's wild. Hey, look, right now we're going to get back into this convo, but first let's read some of these super chats.
So fun.
Let's see what's going on in the super chat. I'm going to start back from 37 minutes ago. So shout out to everybody who sent in. We about to read the super chats right now. Send in a super chat if you got a question for Barbie, a question for Gina Views, a question for for fucking me, a question for Illa. You know what I'm saying? You already know. So, FMJ. Ace Girl Yitties looking fine as usual.
She ain't paying attention. Say it again.
Gotcha.
Ace Girl Yitties looking fine as usual.
Oh, hi. Thank you.
All right.
But that's not my name.
BJC. The ladies can unpack me any day of the week.
Whoa.
Pause. And we still flock okay. All right.
Okay.
So aggressive.
Jenna Spice. HP was talking up right now, Cheeks. I love to see it. Oh, House Phone. House Phone was talking you up right now, Cheeks. I love to see it.
Shout out to Monte.
Let's talk about it.
That's it. We talked about it. Shout out to Monte.
Who's Monte? For people who don't know.
I think his rap name is Lil House Phone.
Oh, you a House Phone got something going?
I don't know why you're acting like you didn't.
I mean, it's people we on a different channel.
Oh, we are. Yeah. Okay, so do you want to start from the beginning?
No, I'm just asking you.
Oh, okay.
You and House Phone talking?
Okay. That's my little you feel me.
Oh. I'm here for it.
He breaking that back?
That's a question that ladies don't ever answer.
Is he breaking that back?
Why must you?
Is he giving you a back racket?
You had a button you was finna push. I think
I wasn't finna push no button.
I think the button finna to get pushed, my boy.
You know
She's finally opening up about it. Let's tread lightly.
We are already open. Well, I talked about this on Friday. A lady never tells.
House Cheeks. I love that name that came up with House Cheeks.
It's insane.
House Cheeks is fire.
Every time I tell them I prefer the other one, they don't go with it. I don't know why. I prefer Montilla, but go off.
Okay.
Okay, I like that
Oh,
one.
that's cute.
You know, it sounds like a little. You feel me? It sounds exotical.
Yeah.
Montilla.
We're not fucking with that. House Cheeks is what we fucking with, man. You know what I mean?
Cheeks.
So it's going up. All right, cool. Kales, shout out to Gina and Almighty. Flacco a weirdo. Okay. Average Joe. And you better tell him, Team Gina. Okay. Jonah Boy. Bullied Flacco, then got the boot. Okay. Gina, Yasmin Lopez. What's up, Yasmin? What's going on?
Hey, Yasmin.
Gina is shining more on the ladies' night. I do like the voice over there. I don't like the vibe over there. We love you, Gina.
I love you too.
She love you too.
Boo.
All right. Sauce 410. Send Flacco over to the Ace Boys. Ace Boys Sauce got your back, Gina. I'll pack his big jukebox head ass out.
Wow.
Ace Boys Sauce, what up, babe? Let me see. Els Garcia. Flacco was all caught up last night. Gina is the Monday show. No cap.
Talk that shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Matthew Foster. Gina, I got 2 young black daughters. You college educated and hold yourself to a high standard as a woman. You great example to the young black queens.
Don't make me cry.
Right.
Come on, man. Talk that
Thank you.
shit.
That's right. Real recognize real.
Okay. Mad paid. L Gina stands for love Gina. That's right.
Okay. Let's turn that around.
Okay,
That's
the
a lot of,
ladies
Like
love
that.
that's a lot of love in the building tonight for Gina, man.
Fuck with it.
You know what I'm saying?
And it feels like love after it.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of love in the building for Gina, man.
That.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, we got some more. Yes, sir. Baddies on my balls. Gina, you should get Barbie to kick Flacco in the nuts.
This person every week talks about me kicking somebody in the balls. That shit is wild to me.
Just tell the story already.
I don't even know what story they're
There
talking
has
about.
to be a story. They can't just be making
And you
this
know
stuff
what?
out of
I'm
nowhere.
not gonna lie. I probably did do that shit, but I don't remember. I don't even know what the fuck they're talking
had
about.
to
How
be
many
like
niggas have you
elementary.
kicked in the balls in Burbank?
All right, hold
A
on.
lot.
All right, we
I was a
gon'
little feisty. I don't know. I probably did.
We gonna
Pay
get to
again
some
and tell
more.
the story, and let's keep it pushing. Tell
We
the
got
story.
some more super chats. Super chats to the men. We got 2,500 people in the building right now, man.
Hey.
All right, let's see. David Miller. Pun ain't blocked the mirror once. Barbie, you so fire, cuz. David Miller on you.
I do not like this.
They don't like when I block the mirror. They like to see
Thank you.
cheeks. You know what I'm saying? In the mirror.
Bro, I hate these.
I didn't even think of. I'm glad we didn't switch.
They called this
That's
out on.
crazy.
They called this out on Friday,
They like to
and
see
none
her
of us
cheeks.
realized it until they said it on
I
Friday,
didn't
and everybody
even
was like,
realize
we had to
that.
look and be like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's some creep shit right there.
Okay.
To like find the
That's a
mirror
little
angle,
creepy.
like, oh yeah, I can see it.
oh man.
All right. Michael Nobles. Gina, would you be down to be the 4th mic on At the End of the Day?
Yep.
There it is. Booyah.
Didn't have to think about it.
East Coast Chris TV. I respect Gina. Kept her cool, but says how she feel more than him. A whole dude. Son. Shaking my head. Keep going, Gina.
Thank you.
All right,
Keep
man.
going,
That's a
Gina.
lot of love for Gina in here, man. You know what I mean? All right, Alex Zacco. Okay. Gina should have spat on Flacco. No cap.
Wow.
Oh God.
Oh, keep it going. Keep the tradition going, man.
Wow.
The fact that that's a tradition.
And they really would have been on her for that. He handled that perfectly.
That
Ain't
would
no
have been
spitting.
crazy.
Yeah. That's crazy. All right, Kurtzer Tech. Sugar. And oh yeah, that's me. Sugar. That's my sister. You know my name, Sugar T. Okay. Tapping in with Trey Pete. Gina, don't ever mess with Flacco again. San Diego love. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Not for the BS. Still having pride after being fired by Flacco was legendary.
What?
Stall her out.
That
Let's
nigga
see.
didn't fire me.
Yeah, Flacco didn't fire
Like,
shit.
let it go.
Flacco don't sign my checks.
That
Hello?
part.
Talk that
Hello?
shit, Gina.
I drive a Mercedes Benz. I got an $800 car note in my rent, $2,700, nigga.
Talk that shit, Gina. You know what I'm
They are
saying?
not on your motherfucking
What they
check.
thought?
Real
Yeah.
women gonna do real
What y'all,
things.
what y'all?
What are y'all talking about?
That
You
nigga
know what I'm
fired
saying?
me.
Let's talk about it. What kind of car Flacco drive? Let's talk about it. All right. Yeah, it's crickets in this motherfucker now, ain't it?
I don't.
All right,
I
cool.
said an answer.
All right,
I
so
don't
MR.
It's his feet, like
Gina-
Fred Flintstone. You remember
Gina,
how
you
Fred
the best.
Flintstone
Oh, he
used to-
doesn't have a car?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But
I
I
just,
seen his
I just
feet.
threw that out there being messy. All
Oh,
right,
I
look.
don't know.
So,
Okay.
Sebastian. Who? Oh, my God. Y'all niggas is funny. All right, I got to ask the question, y'all. Y'all cool? All right, cool. All right, who forehead bigger, Gina or Barbie's?
So they be in here on your forehead too.
Tough.
Bro.
Oh my God.
You see, she wear a cap every week now.
No, you know what it is? I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. No, I'm gonna tell y'all why we having to have some time. My hair appointment is normally like on a Thursday or Friday, so like, but I get my hair done once a week. Don't.
Bro, I'm not doing it.
But-
I'm not doing it, bro.
I learned that we have
yeah.
to do our glam on Monday.
Yeah,
like
'cause
we
I'm
gotta
like-
get ready for
Like, yeah,
Monday.
normally
on
my hair,
Tuesday on
my hair
Monday.
appointment is on Thursday or Friday. So by Tuesday, I'm like, all right, this shit's in a ponytail, or I'm gonna put on a hat. And
If she got a big forehead or her name end with an A, her pussy good.
Oh,
how you doing?
is that true? Is that?
It's
Wait,
very
say-
true.
And
She's-
if her middle,
she
if
told
her
no
second
lies.
toe longer than her big toe.
That one's a no.
If the second
But
toe longer than the big toe,
I
if
was-
her
got a big
name end with an
forehead.
A, or she
Yeah.
got a big
Yes.
forehead.
But I was told the whole
if
second
her
toe
daddy
thing, you
bald.
can't trust somebody. Like if their second toe is longer than their big toe, I was told you can't trust that person. I don't know if that's true or not, but
So girls with big foreheads got good pussy. That's
Big
what you're saying.
forehead, her name end with an A, her second toe longer than her first toe, and her daddy bald.
Oh, okay.
I got the first two.
You would think like girls with big forehead mean they give good head or something like. That makes more sense.
They got a lot of head to give.
Yeah, they got a lot of head to give.
The head don't go in the
But
don't go in the
sorry.
forehead.
Wow, the forehead ain't got
The
nothing to do
motion
with
not in
it.
the motion not in the head.
It's not. It's not.
She going crazy at that joke. I was letting that shit breathe for a minute. I'm like, that shit wasn't really funny.
But go off.
It made me
But go
giggle. It made me giggle.
I laughed. I'm with you.
It had me for like 2 seconds. I was laughing. I was like,
it might
wait a
be
minute.
key for me.
Y'all
She's
better.
not-
They be talking about my motherfucking part every week, so I'm finna be there in a minute.
Oh,
Obviously, my shit
God.
is going farther and farther back.
I
So.
always say my forehead is big because a lot of the disrespectful thoughts.
But
that I
these
keep
be niggas
myself,
that's balding.
So hey,
Oh. Why you talking about bald head niggas? What's up?
Nah,
Matt?
fuck with them. But I'm
Uh-oh.
just saying these be niggas like either you gonna be bald or you gonna
Right.
I feel like you're taking a shot at me
Pick
right
a
now.
side.
no pun, not you.
I feel like you're taking
I've
a
never
shot
seen
at
your head before.
me. Whoa.
No,
Pause.
not
Pause.
Pause.
am I digging myself like
Pause.
flowers?
Well,
I stand with you. Back row.
you ever saw the Empire State Building?
Wait.
Wait, I don't get it. Pun told the funniest joke that to this day when I hear it, I still can't breathe.
Here I go crying again.
Please relax. What's wrong with you?
Wait, I don't get the Empire State Building.
I'm glad that you don't.
That flew over.
That flew over the.
That flew over her head.
But I
girl.
want to tell y'all a joke that Pun said that I think is the funniest thing I ever heard in my life.
All right, let's talk about it.
We was going back and forth. We was telling a story about some shit that Flacco had did. And Flacco said, who? And Pun said, oh, now he an owl.
I said that owl over there.
What?
That nigga said, who? That owl over there.
Oh my gosh.
That shit was funny. Hey, bro, that was one of the funniest moments, bro.
That was funny as fuck.
Hey, we was on that motherfucker low. I think me and Gina was just sitting there drinking that Don Julio
I
like
was
a
loaded.
motherfucker. And so I was chilling, and when he said that, I said that shit, and Gina just fucking erupted, dog. She like, oh, I was like, what the fuck?
Bro, is that when the I stepped out? Is that when the bottle?
When I had it sit on my head.
Yes,
wait, you were sitting a bottle in your head?
Best episode ever.
You were sitting a bottle in it?
I got a ponytail now, but I had the bottle on my head like this.
Classic. It was classic, bro.
And it was stained?
Y'all can go ahead and clip it.
That part.
No. That nigga had did the weird, that's the day he got spit on.
Oh, that was
so
a wild
it was
day.
like
it was right after, yeah.
Yeah, like everything was just weird. Like I'm like, let me lighten this shit up.
That was that day because I came in right after all the friction that happened.
Y'all about to get the real Regina today. I'm about to wild the fuck out because this nigga just did a lot.
Yeah, that was
a fun day though.
Okay.
Are you tipsy yet?
Are you tipsy
No,
yet?
this not gonna get me tipsy.
What? Gina said she go up.
Because it's sweet.
Are you ready to smoke?
Let me see.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go to more super chats real quick. Kaylin Walker. Keep doing your thing, Gina. Been knowing about you since G Expo. Flacco mad because his legs built like a BMW. Like a BBW.
Thank you. I don't want people to use this moment with us not fucking with him as like a chance to shit on him. That's why I wasn't retweeting nothing when people was talking shit about him and like bigging me up. Like, I still have the same integrity that I had before.
That says a lot about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you're not using the opportunity to talk shit on him just because he did what the fuck he did.
Right.
You still got a name out here. You a bigger person. Like, you still got more goals to accomplish and shit like that. And tearing him down ain't gonna do shit for you.
Gina does good. She don't jump in none of the madness, cuz.
That's good.
Right.
It'd be a lot of madness going on. You don't jump in none of that shit.
That should be ghetto.
I don't feel like it never came to her doorstep like it did last night, though. Like,
so half the time, I don't even be knowing what's going on.
Right.
Like, I'll be like the last to find out, and it'd be reaction videos about the shit and all that. It's like, wait, what happened?
Yeah. I think that's, it's hard. I feel like being with a platform like No Jumper, keeping up with every single piece of content that comes out that building to know when something went wrong is hard.
It's hard as a motherfucker.
Oh,
hey, my boy Dizzle. What's the deal? Hold on, let me move this shit.
Since allegedly I don't be getting flowers enough.
Oh, check my boy out. Okay. All right.
Y'all don't her eyes are like literally glazed over right now.
Okay.
Oh, I am so here for this.
Hey, we on the whole car ride talking about how dope you is.